Hi ladies, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it's been so long since I made a video, but went on a little short mini vacation with my family to the beach, and that was really a relaxing, good time that I enjoyed. So I am back, and here is my newest addition to the nursery. And believe it or not, she was sold as a Boo Boo Baby. She has a few little issues like we all do, but was nothing that I couldn't take care of, and a little TLC wouldn't help. So I'm introducing you. She doesn't have a name yet, but she is an Ashton Drake baby, and she is the soliloquy um, material. So it's like um, it's advertised as silicone, but it's not quite. It's not Equifax 20 silicone. It's like a more like a medical grade silicone or dragon skin, but she's really squishy and she's a sweet girl. And her sculpt is named Tasha. And like I said, she's an Ashton Drake baby, quite an older baby. But here we go. Let's look at her. She's a pretty girl. So, some of her issues, I don't know if you can see, but see right above her eye, she has a little nick in her silicone there, and right above this eye. But as you can see from far distance, you don't really even notice that at all. And she is a medium tone ethnic baby, as you can see. And she's a beautiful little girl. So what I did when I got her, I fixed her hair up, and she has some missing hair, and that's why she has that big, beautiful headband on. And it's no problem. I fixed up her hair, and I will be adding, when I find the right kind of hair, which is that curly little ringlet hair, I will be adding some more to it. But for now, she just is going to wear some headbands that will cover that spot. And her head and limbs are the silicone type material, and her body is cloth. So what I was saying is, when she arrived to me, she's on a very smaller, like small type body, which is almost a small newborn, or even it could be a preemie body. So I took that body off of her because I watched some videos, the box openings of her, and the mommies were remarking that her head is quite large for the small body, so they moved her to a bigger body. So that's what I did. So I moved her to a 0 to 3 month body, which fits her really nice. So I weighted her, and I put her on that body, and she looks really good on that body. And like I said, I fixed her hair up a little bit. She had one issue with where she has two little splits in her silicone, so I fixed those up. But I got her at a steal of a price. New, she is like 275 plus shipping, and I got her for, I think, with shipping, $60. So I can definitely give her some TLC and fix her up because she's a pretty girl. And I have not thought of a name for her. I was going between Penelope and Shug for her name. So if y'all, please let me know what you think of those two names, or if you think of some other names that might be good for her. And like I said, I dressed her in this vintage dress. It has polka dots on it, and it has, I forgot what that's called, on the chest. That type of, like, it's almost like needlework, but it's a specific name for it. I forgot what it's called, but she has that pretty flowers on her chest there. It's a white dress with polka dots and pink accents. And you already saw her headband. And I put on some white socks. So she came with those white socks, actually, and some pretty white shoes. And this is a kitty cat she came with. She came with some other clothes. So she's holding her kitty. And we had a good time giving her some love last night and fixing her up. I have a little bit more to fix up on her, but other than that, she doesn't have much to do to fix her up. Like I said, I may fill in this little dot here of silicone, but I may not, because it's really not that noticeable as you get right up on top of her face. Like I said, we all have issues, so it's okay if she has a couple little issues or imperfections. And we are all imperfect, except by the grace of God, He helps us to become more like Him. So the only other thing I might do when I get my silicone paints out to do my other babies, I think I will add a little more color to her lips there, some silicone paint, and to her cheeks. But she's a cute girl, so let me know what you think a good name for her will be. She's got pretty brown eyes, as you can see, and eyelashes. And I believe you can still order her new on the Ashton Drake site and off of eBay, because I saw some new versions. I mean, not new versions, new listings for her as as she comes in the box new. But I got her at a very discount price, and as you know, I'd like to rescue what I call boo-boo babies sometimes and fix them up. So that's what I did with her. And she does have a slightly open mouth here. As you can see the tip of my finger going there. And she takes a little modified passy if you cut it down pretty well. So now she spits it out, but she held it in there all night because I gave it to her last night before we went to bed, and she stayed with that in her mouth. And she's a pretty girl. Like I said, she's a beautiful girl. I've been looking at her for probably 6 months now, different ones, of her on eBay and stuff. But I came across one, like I said, she's a great price, so I just scooped her up. And plus she needed some tender loving care. So that's all I wanted to show you today was this pretty girl. And we'll show you her other hand. This hand, she's got a fist. You can see she's got a fist. This hand is open. And then, I'm not going to take her shoes off, but she's got... And she's not full limb. She's actually more like a 3/4 limb, or I guess she's got some cloth, is what I'm saying. There. So I just want to introduce this sweet girl to you, and I will be back with another video. I'm going to have possibly have some really big updates coming for my silicone work, so I'm excited to share that with you. But I want to get some things straight before I give you those updates. I don't want to jump the gun, as I say, too much, but there are some updates on that. One thing I can tell you is I got the boy that I had for sale just not long ago, the Harlow sculpt. I traded him to my very talented silicone artist friend, Jillian. And I did get another unique mold from her. It's the cutest thing. And I'll show you, next video will be showing the mold that I got from her, and I will tell you it's a unicorn mold, a little unicorn hybrid baby. And I think when the baby comes out, I haven't poured it yet, that the baby will be about 7 inches, and it's really cute. If you've seen her style before, I had the fawn that I poured from her mold that I have. So anyway, I'll be showing you that mold tomorrow in a quick video. But that's not the really big news that I have about my silicone work, but I'll share that with you in the next probably hopefully a week if I can get some things going underway. But I will talk to you soon. Stay safe and stay blessed. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all, if I haven't said this before or y'all don't know, y'all always in my thoughts, and I truly do appreciate you and all of your input, and that we can share the love of the babies together. So I'll talk to you soon. Stay safe and stay blessed. And this little sweetheart says bye-bye to all her aunties, and she's so glad to meet you. Talk to you soon.